And welcome Twitch chat to the finals of the gathering. We can do the introductions one more time. My name is Fearsome. Been joining you for this League of Legends action. Smile, you already did the Counter-Strike Go. Now it's time for League of Legends.
I am so excited. Two great finals coming up today. Oh, we already had Counter-Strike, of course. This is League of Legends, the tough meeting between Celestial Gaming and Atraxy Stay.
Definitely. These two teams have been on the opposite sides of the bracket, been fighting their way all the way through that. You know what? Let's just go down memory lane for a second, because there have been some teams putting up quite a fight for them to get there, especially on Atraxy's side, of course. Let's take their side of the bracket first. They had to go through GamerMag in the last semi-final, which we even saw here, offline, on stage. And what a
actually,
match it was.
Celestial Gaming met GamerMag in their group stages, where both GamerMag and Celestial Gaming went further ahead.
Very true, already met them. So they both have fought out like what is looking to be the third place finisher here at the gathering, and matching them out, saying, you know what, we are the best two teams. We are here now at the finals. We're gonna bash it through. We can also give like a short little handout or a short little like a nod to the other teams who have tried to make it all the way this far. We've got crushed along the way. Like Team Riddle, who has been here at the gathering. We also have One Trick Riven, who got beaten out by Celestial Gaming.
Wait a second, the boss is here. This is dangerous. We gotta put on the hard hats.
Well, this is what happens when the earthquake happens.
We put on the hard hats. This is really dangerous coming out there. We might die. That's how dangerous that bass is.
Have to be safe at least, don't worry about it.
Oh yeah.
Earthquake's happening. Don't worry, get your security equipment right now next to the stage. And we'll be ready to go and do. Because I mean, this fight is gonna be so epic that they're probably gonna shake the entire earth.
Oh, of course, that's how great a match we got coming up. And yeah, you said, there are so many good teams there from several of the top teams in Norway. We have from second division, you mentioned One Trick Pony. We have several members.
One Trick Riven, actually. Not Pony. One Trick Riven was their name. One Trick Riven was the name of the team.
Is a pony, isn't it?
Oh, that's actually kind of true. Also, we have Nook and company making all quantity over quality. We also saw on the way. A lot of teams really showing out, even if they were like local teams or not really known in the pro scene, really did their best to try and make it here. But now we have the two best teams, Celestial Gaming and Atraxy Stay. They're going to duel it out. How do you feel, Smile, about these two teams today?
Oh, we already got Celestial Gaming. They're actually the highest rated Norwegian team. And they got their full lineup. Oh, that's how dangerous the bass is. They got their full lineup here, of course, Celestial Gaming. And also, we got Atraxy Stay. 3 of the main members from the team Atraxy. And as well, they got backup from 2 strong players. Hatrix, the guy who's practically been in every single one of the pro teams. And they got Q-Tick, a support player who he used to be the support player for Atraxy when he started up, being the Black Alpha.
Yeah, there are 2 players from that team that normally known as Atraxy, who formerly has been known as Team Black Alpha, who's been playing with them all the while. Now not here at the gathering, so they got those 2 supports, or substitute as we call them. One is the support, exactly Q-Tick, and Try-Hard Hatrix, as he calls himself in-game, is the other one. Playing in a role he's not really known for, the jungle.
He does. Actually, Hatrix has always been a mid laner.
Definitely. And a good one too.
Yeah,
he is still the highest rated player who's sitting here now playing.
And definitely the strongest one-on-one duelant in Norway, in my opinion at least.
Oh, I don't know.
There's so few Norwegian mid laners, so I could actually beat him a straight-up one-on-one. He is a bit aggressive. He do get picked out by junglers quite often, but his mechanics it's hard to match.
Definitely, but I just want to give like a short little shout out here, because Hatrix, no doubt about it, he is the highest rated player out of any of the players playing today on the finals. But it did come visitors today. A team none other than the Lions sitting next to. So if you're offline sitting here, you can like go a little awkward looking around. Who is this Lions guy? And they're all in their team jersey sitting down there. And they have a few players who I'm pretty sure both are higher rated and could take out Hatrix in a 1v1 duel.
Oh, that would be I would like to see that actually. Maybe we could get a show match after this amazing matchup.
No doubt about it though. It's the finals going to come up. Celestial Gaming versus Atraxy. Celestial Gaming may be coming in as a bit of a favorite into this one. Definitely a few of the singular players. We're more looking forward to seeing how they're going to duel it out. Maybe especially looking forward to that bot lane of Celestial Gaming being a little stronger on paper than Atraxy's side.
Yeah, it is possible. We got Q-Tick. He is a Diamond 3 player. We haven't seen too much of him lately. He's always been strong. He's definitely a good support player, but when we have the development of Cheesy and Xlee, they have played together for so long, and they have the synergy, they have the skill, they have the experience to play together. They don't do too many mistakes, and the young lane, Donsi and Q-Tick, they haven't played together too much, I think. But I think they will struggle. But it will definitely be interesting. These are all top-notch players.
Yeah, and also the question is, can they make it out and prove their worth, the bottom of Celestial Gaming, that is in the finals of the tournament? It's 7,500 kroner at stake here. And that's a position where, yeah, okay, we're stronger on paper, but we're going to make it happen on stage.
Oh, they're definitely going to make it happen. I wonder when... I think we're getting close to actually starting this game.
Oh, we're going to have to wait just a few seconds till everyone says they are ready for us to jump into the game. I'm going to give our short little look high five to point out that also the casters, also the audience. Are we not ready, audience, to see some Celestial Gaming versus Atraxy side? Hell yeah! Let's go for the League of Legends finals. We want it happening. Come on, players, make it all go. We're into the pick and ban.
We are in the champion select. I am so excited to see which champions. We got Atraxy. We know he have a small champion pool. I think they must ban Riven against them.
Probably, I mean, from Celestial Gaming, the question is, who are they afraid of? I like the first ban here, going to Sion. You give us more nod to Slemp, who probably is the strongest laner, and the one who's playing his role here from Atraxy's side. So they give one ban to him, one LeBlanc bank actually against Space. But on the other side, Fiddlestick and Udyr, both away from Jubel. He's the guy you don't want to play as champions.
These are all target bans. They know, these players know each other inside and out. They perform really well together, and they know exactly which champions they know they are strong, which they have practice on, which one they have improved on, and that's what they want to shut out. All these are target picks. They know, like for example, Jubel is really strong in the jungle. He's been playing a lot of Fiddlesticks and Udyr in this tournament so far. They also banned Victor. Buffin's done great on Victor, my favorite champion. I'm a bit sad we don't get to see him, but also they have target bans. They try to stop Space.
Yeah, and as we see here, though, going for the Hecarim in the top lane, really strong in the meta right now. And I know a lot of the players sitting around the Norwegian scene feel like Hecarim is so strong. They really need him on their side as the bruiser, as the tank, been able to initiate well in team fights. But look at the other ones. Lulu and Janna picking up first from Atraxy. I'm wondering if this is going to be a Kog'Maw comp from them trying to come in, because they have been sneaking it. They could. I don't think Celestial Gaming is going to look forward to it at all happening, but is Donsi comfortable going for something like that when it's a Sivir Ahri lockdown on the other side?
This is interesting, because Donsi, he do play a lot of champions, but some at various skill degree. If they try something really new and innovative, I'm not sure actually how that will work, considering how little experience these two players have together.
And as you can see also, it's Illusion going to come in for the AD carry. So no sort of Kog'Maw comp, which I've been really looking forward to seeing the Norwegian teams put out. But no, it's not going to be that. Cheesy just showing off with different sort of champion picks. I wish we could see an Urgot being played there. Almost wish we could put some pressure on him to actually do something like that. But no, Xlee, he's going to go for that Nautilus. Been spamming it in solo queue lately. Really proving how he loves those tanky supports. Duking them out and just throwing them into the team fight, as well as the early power spikes you get in lane. Level 2, level 3 power spikes.
And also, I like what Celestial Gaming doing. They're going for the severe Nautilus Warden composition. They've done that so much lately, and they really showed exactly how well those two work together. Xlee is bringing Nautilus in as a support, and it works so great for them.
And it really says something though, doesn't it too? That Atraxy, they can't even give any bans to them, because they know we need to ban out Jubel, we need to ban out Buffin so he doesn't get his strongest picks, and then the bot side of Celestial Gaming can do whatever they want. Last pick coming in for Space is going to be Zed, and that means they're probably going to put Slemp into the jungle on Jarvan, who has played a little since he's a top lane champion. He does know Jarvan quite well. Hatrix, of course, a lot more comfortable in that mid lane. Going to play Zed mid.
This is one of those sneaky tricks. We actually sort of expected this coming out of them. We know Hatrix, he is a laner. He's never really been a jungler, and I think they know this is not working. Slemp? Well, Slemp is definitely one of the strongest top laners in Norway. No doubt about it. He has pretty much defeated every single one out there impressively.
They're taking a huge gamble here too by putting him in the jungle. This is the guy you want in the top lane, as you're saying, one of the strongest top laners. You want him duking out. He's one of the few that can take on me as yellow and say, you know what, no problem.
I actually think Space is top lane, because he got the teleport on Lulu.
He is.
They're putting Hatrix in the mid.
Yeah, exactly. And with the Jarvan, that's a huge gamble here though, putting Jarvan in that jungle. How is he going to do? How is his movement going to be around? And how does it come when Jubel, if he gets his eye on him? If he gets the vision, knowing where he's starting to outplay and outgank, maybe even if it tries to go some sort of counter jungling early on.
Yeah.
Not really the Vi style, probably, but he can do whatever he wants. I feel like this is Jubel's time to shine. It's him to prove that he's the star of
he
this
got Vi. Everyone knows Jubel on Vi is... It is so strong. He has actually got one of the highest rated guides to how to play Vi out there. It is so impressive. It's one of his bread and butter champions. He has been playing other champions like Fiddlesticks, Udyr and other things, but now he knows this is the grand final. There's a lot of credit on the line. Like, who will win? A lot of fame, and he's picking up this champion we all know he's really good at. He's so efficient at his ganks, as well as the rest of his team. They got a good, engaged, a highly mobile team, and they want to find Atraxy, shut them out as efficiently as they possibly can. I like Celeste Gaming. They are moving in for having an aggressive playstyle, and I think this will be a bloodbath, just that both us casters and the viewers will love.
I think what is going to be the most interesting here is to try and look forward to where is Celestial Gaming going to put their efforts first. Because I mean, the one point which we're really going to have, and I guess all the audience is looking forward to as well, is seeing Hatrix going head-to-head against Boffin in that mid lane. Boffin kind of feels like expected that he plays so much Ahri. He's also really comfortable in this Ahri versus Zed matchup going head-to-head. And this is where Atraxy has laid their hopes now, is saying, Hatrix, we need you to carry from the mid lane. We need you on your strongest champion.
Well,
we are going to go forward to the finals very quickly. We all have the compositions ready. We are ready. The audience is probably ready. We're going to go into a quick Weeby video, and they'll be right there for the finals.
Tell me what you want to hear. Throw away your doubts and fears. Let me be alone with you.
Playing against my old teammates will be really fun, because the reason I left the team is because they're just so bad.
We're gonna beat them by just outplaying them as a team. They're 3 of the main roster and 2 substitutes, so I think we can just outplay by beating them.
And there we are live. We're going into Summoner's Rift. You're going to see it here on the blue side. It's going to be spawning first. Celestial Gaming jumping right into the game here from the top lane. Miziel is going to play that on Hecarim. Jubel is going to be out on Vi. We have Boffin playing on Ahri. Jax Cheesy coming in on Sivir. And none other than XLE on Nautilus.
This is going to be so great. We are not going to see a lot of invades. They're playing it safe so far. They are spreading out on the map, covering all those choke points in the river. And yeah, I think we have to wait that extra 1 minute until they clash together in the lanes. And there are so many possibilities to actually get ganks. They have so many mobiles, heavy gank burst champions. This can be nothing but a bloodbath for either team.
Definitely both teams going to look forward to those early ganks, especially Slemp. I think since he's playing the jungle here, we know him as the top laner. We kind of have to question, how is it going to work out for them putting him here into the jungle? He's the one who's going to need to prove that it works with these early ganks coming in. Level 3 Jarvan gank, level 4 trying to match it in. Vi on the other side, Jubel, probably going to wait for level 6 or maybe a level 2, level 3 kind of cheesy gank.
We always know Jubel when he's playing Vi. He's camping mid. He's always camping mid. He's gonna help Buffen for everything his money is worth. He's gonna try and shut down Atraxy. Atraxy is known. He likes to over push, like be so aggressive, try to pick up those kills, and Jubel is always trying to aim in for those moments and try and shut him out.
Yeah, this is a matchup we're looking forward to though, isn't it? Atraxy being a little bit tricked around. He's been playing jungle so far every single game at the Gathering. Now they're changing it up for the finals. Want to play that mind game, I say. Now you're back in the mid lane. Buffen, what you gonna do? Celestial Gaming, how do you answer?
It is gonna be quite well. I think we got a lot riding on the junglers here. I like how Yellow actually is trying to farm up those minions in the farm in the jungle before he teleports into lane. He gains that.
It's a level 2 bot lane though, going right for Cutic mid, making him flash at the second. That is the power of the bot lane of Celestial Gaming with that Nautilus Sivir. You can just go hard once you get the level spikes.
Forcing out that flash so early. Xlee is just so accurate with that. The hitbox is huge on Nautilus hook. It's a good start already. They're forcing Atraxy bot lane to be super defensive. Celestial Gaming is definitely taking the initiative here.
They're gonna look forward to it and see if they can get anything now. With already Cutic burning his flash early on. If they can catch him one more time, getting a few later power spikes, then we can see and it goes how it goes. Space, this is another point. We're kind of wondering to see how he's going to work out for him. Usually plays the mid lane. Now he's put on Lulu into top.
Look how low his mana is already. Space. He is struggling top lane. Yellow is certainly giving him a run for his money. It is difficult, especially with that low mana.
That's exactly what he's going to do, isn't it? It's 7,500 for the first place finisher, 4,005. So giving it a run for his money is definitely right. Now this is the first game out of a best of 3, so they do have chances to mix it up. If it doesn't work out, it's up to him to make it work.
It's an incredible possibility. Oh, is Jubel actually trying something sneakier at the Dragon, trying to solo it? Oh, we see Slamp is actually walking past it, but Jubel, level 2 solo Dragon. This is a cheeky move coming out for Celestial Gaming.
And not just cheeky, he started with a pink ward, not even backing for his jungle item, which he did on the other side, so he's able to actually sneak that Dragon. Very smoothly done from Jubel, putting on like the pressure, and this is what happens when you have Slamp putting in the jungle. Doesn't quite know how it feels, and Jubel takes advantage, goes in hard, just taking the Dragon, stealing it from himself and the team.
This is something Jubel has done several times in several games, and he actually hasn't done it this tournament, I think, but now he's pulling it through. He had that ace up his sleeve, and he's already getting his team that 6% extra damage buff. It is huge for Celestial Gaming having this bonus. He didn't even take his red.
Having the timer on it, making sure that they know that now it's up to Atraxy to try and kind of realize what has happened, then turn it around. Okay, how is this going to work out for us? Now, well, good thing about it, he does have the level advantage on Slamp. He also has the goal advantage, having his jungle item already ready, because Jubel, he did buy a pink ward to do that. So Slamp, he does have options to go for a gank. Maybe they're going to try it in the mid lane.
Absolutely, it's going to be interesting. I think it's all about the junglers, who will make the first move and who will make it where. Because we see all lanes, they don't really have any big openings for ganks, because we know Buffen, he don't take too many chances in mid. He likes to go in when he see an opportunity, so it's hard for Atraxy to get a kill, at least before he gets level 6. Top lane, Space is also defensive, and bot lane, well, everyone is defensive. There is initiative, and it's mostly in Celestial Gaming's favor so far. Atraxy, they gotta be careful.
Definitely has to be careful. Jubel there almost tasting the medicine of his own little smartiness by not having a jungle item, almost dying to the jungle camp downs at the golems. Of course, it did get away barely in between them, so even then again, putting himself like a little further behind his opponent jungle in the gold. Also now in levels. Level 4 to level 3 in the jungle. So Slamp, where are you gonna go? Where's he gonna try? Right now, moving towards the top lane, trying to see if they can catch up Yellow, but of course he is quick. There's a ward. They ping him and they know, okay, he's topside.
Oh, I like this a lot. He's going really aggressive. Well, we also got... I like mid lane. Atraxy is going so aggressive, and still, we haven't seen too much of Jubel. He is moving up to top lane to try and counter out. The new Slamp was nearby, and now he's there. He's there to react, and he wants the gank. He got spotted out, he have to teleport out, but still, it is a gutsy move.
It's a little bit clumsy there getting seen. I think it was moving too close to the minions, so he got seen before he entered the brush, so they know, okay, now he's there. And both the junglers not quite working out for them in their movements. Also Vi making that little mistake. They see him topside again, though, with the ward, so Slamp spending also a lot of time here in the top lane.
It is quite good, because we see now Slamp really wants to get that gank. Top lane has been the focus for him. Maybe that's where he feels comfortable. That's exactly where he want to go. But we got to keep this out, because it is difficult to try and gank that Hecarim. especially now that he got his ultimate.
Definitely gonna be hard. Atraxy, meanwhile, in the mid lane, he has been pushing his opponent a little behind Buffen. Fall down 10 points of farm. Here goes Ignite with the level 6. Gonna try to see what kind of damage he can do. Not quite enough for the kill. Definitely pushing him back into it.
It was really close.
And also the farm advantage right now. 44 to 51. Trying to sneak that kill on Buffen on the backside, forcing Jubel into the mid lane. Atraxy is making Celestial Gaming kind of worry about these solo lanes, which I didn't worry about before the game. They thought they were comfortable, be able to go out with the individual higher level skill. But now Atraxy is there, and now he's on his comfortable position. He knows how good he is on the mid lane.
Yeah, look, Atraxy is so confident. He knows exactly what he is doing. He's putting the pressure on Buffen exactly as he should be. He should be a little bit careful because Jubel is closing in on that level 6, and when he gets his ultimate, it should be possible to get a definite kill in mid lane, as long as he managed to surprise Atraxy a little bit. But he's so aggressive. He's spending more time on the enemy side of the mid of the lane, and he's using his shadow offensively, not defensively.
Have to see though, he's already looking forward to those. Birdie's Ignite as well, but he's looking forward to go on for those kills if he can get them, if he has the chance. See exactly how it works out in between them. He's looking for it. Atraxy, can he climb his team? Can he carry his team with a huge backpack on until these finals here? No kill so far, 8 minutes into the game.
Oh,
there it is! Oh my lord! Why didn't he realize and see what was going to happen there? Cheesy. That's a solo level.
Too greedy.
Yeah, definitely. Meanwhile, the top lane going in hard here. The space getting the advantage. Miss Yellow already burned his Ignite and his ult. Can you get him the space?
Oh,
answering it right away. 1 versus 1 Jubel. He is here with the flash and the ult actually to burn him off and all the way.
No mana. He got no mana.
There we're trying to see if he can get him.
Oh, he should be able to. No,
he doesn't.
Jubel is also out of mana. The counter kill is not there to pick up.
This is the perfect finals though.
1-1 so far. It's
silent for 8 minutes, all slow, and then suddenly bang, 2 kills within 10 seconds between each other. Almost a third one in the top lane.
It is incredible to see this performance coming out of these two teams.
So much pressure on them right now, because Celestial Gaming, they're playing versus a team with 2 subs. They don't want to lose because it's not only money, it's a lot of fame and only glory for them. Try to put out and see, we have to be the best in these sort of situations. But for Atraxy, they're not that scared.
The timing coming out of Atraxy. Doing so much damage.
Damage to burn him out? He does!
Oh, that's the mechanics coming out of Atraxy. Totally shutting out, reading every single spell coming out of Buffen, and he punished him for it. That burst damage. Excellent played by Atraxy in the mid lane.
Getting it solo, that's all what he wants. He wants to show off that he is stronger. He has the CS lead up 18 CS right now towards his opponent and getting that first on kill. He's going to be smiling for himself knowing that he's doing well. Now Step, he's there also flashing for Miss Yellow here in the top lane. Miss Yellow does have ult, there's going to be a second one. It is easily picked up by Atraxy in the top lane. And Celestial Gaming, now the pressure's on you. You are falling far behind in gold.
Suddenly, in no time at all, Atraxy is making every move count for them. They are ganking everywhere. The kills are connecting. Celestial Gaming, they gotta stop up for a second. You gotta think, whoa, this pressure is too intense. We gotta re-evaluate what we're doing. Celestial Gaming, usually, they try to force the mid-game as quick as possible. I think that's exactly what they're gonna do here, because they have nice wombo combos.
Look at that Jubel with the timer on the dragon, manages to sneak it again without the enemy team, and Slemp being in position to actually fight it at all. So even though all these things on the solo lanes are going well for Atraxy, Jubel is putting his team ahead, single-handedly by taking these dragons.
It's such a huge benefactor for both the teams to do this. Picking up these dragons, there is important that Atraxy, they have no control over what Jubel is doing in that jungle. Picking up the second dragon, that gives them extra damage to the towers. This means they can try and shut out the lanes as quick as possible if they play aggressive, and by that forcing the mid phase of the game. Where Celestial Gaming, we know that's their strongest point in the game.
I don't think Celestial Gaming is quite happy with how the game has gone so far, even with Vibe falling quite far behind in gold towards his opponent. Slemp, who on that J4, has already put himself quite far up. The only thing going really well for them is this bot lane, Lee and Cheesy. Now again, trying to go hard, meanwhile Atraxy, he goes in on the mid lane. Buffen is trying to dance around, doesn't quite hit the charm. And Miss Yellow is trying to get finished it all up. Can he get the kill though?
Atraxy will go down! Miss Yellow, what a gank coming out! Excellent play by the roaming top laner of Celestial Gaming.
It's a perfect timing for him. Give Atraxy to roam down without space, telling Atraxy in time that, oh, you need to back off here, he's going to go hard in. Maybe Atraxy didn't quite listen to that call. No matter what, it's 2 kills versus 3 now, gold advantage. Kind of climbing back up again. It's 700 in between them. Not quite the highest differences. But with all these dragons gone, Atraxy can't really look for any sort of big team fight. Because when the dragons are gone, there are no objectives for them to fight over. It's all up to Slemp now, trying to communicate with his team. Okay, can we push for a turret somewhere? Can we try and get a dive kill and then push hard for a turret? Because the dragons, you can't fight for them. Jubel already stole those.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. They got to focus more on the towers, maybe get more of those kills. Because Celeste Gaming, if they are really focusing on getting these dragons, that can be dangerous for Atraxy if we're moving close to the mid-late game. Because at this frequency, they're getting the dragons. They will reach the god mode or the aspect of the dragon in
that is
before the 30 minutes mark.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what Celeste Gaming is so good at. It's stopping the laning phase once they want it to stop. If they feel comfortable, here we go.
Oh,
they're going
straight in.
He does have flash to try and get away. He managed to sneak out on the outside. Slemp is also here to try and turn it around.
Teleport coming in from the top.
Slemp going aggressively with his ult. Here's Mies Yellow going to try to clean it all up. Can he though? Janna forcing them all up with Mies Yellow. He doesn't care. He can tank the turret.
Look at the health.
Doesn't even mind. Jubel, can you catch someone?
Yellow, you can get him. Oh, he went down.
Ignite taking off. But here's Atraxy though. Gonna pick up 1. Gonna pick up 5. Can you pick up more? Together with Spice, gonna pick up 2. Can you pick up the 3-2? Double kill coming in for Space. Gonna look for more. Atraxy going towards Buffen. And then again, you lost Donsi. Kind of luckily with the Ignite there, ticking down for Mies Yellow. Atraxy coming in from the side, turning it all around. 3 kills in advance.
Atraxy is already being a powerhouse, as well as Space. Space got 4-0-1. Atraxy is just helping, just doing all that burst damage. 2-1-2. Atraxy is really making these kills count. So that's the game, and they got objectives, but still, Atraxy, they're really answering in blood.
Atraxy really showing off why he's so scary, coming in single-handedly cleaning up those team fights and putting his team back up where they belong. Doesn't matter that they're losing their dragons if they can win each team fight coming in at this and try to get a timer and maybe fight for that next dragon, because I feel like they are strong enough to take that 5v5 fight right now.
I like the developments in the game so far. I wonder what will Atraxy do with Celestial Gaming's objective control. We haven't seen any towers go down yet, because both lanes, they are so well, pretty much equal up so far. They are, when one tried to push, they easily get pushed back. So they're like stuck in the middle. Everyone trading, everyone doing their best to stay alive. And I think it's just a matter of moments until the game will totally be turned on its head.
I have to also say that I'm quite pleasantly surprised by Slemp's jungle here, if I should say it so. Like,
yeah, it works.
Being in a position for the counter jungle, he's feeling and he knows that, okay, it's our bot lane, that's where we are behind. That's where they're going to look for that teleport with Vi coming in for the gank. If I can stand it for a counter gank, try and buy time for my team, then let's see what we can do. He almost lost 3 members, but he was able to save them out. Only Donsi falling for the Ignite on Mies Yellow. Now, where do you go next here? Celestial Gaming. I feel like Jubel is trying to pressure and trying to feel his team, trying to make those plays happening. But so far, it's Atraxy being the one guy turning them all off and saying, no, I'm going to be the one to win this. And here we go again. He's going hard in with the flash. Is it a damage though? Oh, barely. Nice. Oh, gets out there barely.
Oh, Slemp is coming in.
He gets the kill all on his own.
Oh, Slemp, what an aggressive move. Flash, QE combo, and ultimate. And he got the kill.
And again, it's Atraxy putting it up. Now even Wing away from the ult of Vi. Let's see the bot lane. Oh, this is where Celestial Gaming have their strong suit. Go hard for Judik. Picking him off. Also Atraxy going hard. Going to lose the 1v1 versus Jubel. 2 kills instantly repaid from Celestial Gaming side.
Oh, the strength coming out there. They're really going after one another. They have blood on their teeth. If someone gets killed one part of the map, they are responding quickly and taking a kill another place. It is so, the pressure is up. The mid tower might fall in favor of Atraxy in mid lane, but bot lane, Donsi is struggling.
Flash out, it's really low. Barely manages to get out in that position. It's 20 seconds till the dragon. I'm wondering, Slemp, he did not back. He wanted to push for the turret in the mid lane instead. He did get it, the frontline turret. But now he's going to recall before the dragon fight actually begins. No, he doesn't get the recall.
Oh, he can't.
None of the Atraxy members are here for the team fight next to the dragon. Space, he's going to go hard on Mies Yellow though, and look at the powerhouse he is.
Oh, he went down as well!
Barely.
This is big for Atraxy. Celestial Gaming, they're really trying as quick as they can, taking out that dragon before Atraxy can respond. But can they?
Oh, it looks like they're going to get the dragon. This Atraxy is moving fast down this blue buff. Buffet, meanwhile, is getting locked down. Does barely have the mobility to try and get out. Atraxy even getting locked up. It's going hard for Cheesy here. But do you have the damage to actually get him off? Gets one, gets out even.
Here comes Jubel, in from the side, but no, he finds out he cannot fight Donsi.
Hatrix, are we able to try and clean up this after the dragon fight? If you can get more members and maybe the turret with the minions per wave pushing. Oh, let's see here, Donsi, do you have the damage?
It's down!
Oh, he does, and here comes Slamp. This is the dive. How clean is it gonna be? Actually, easily getting picked up. Donsi picking up the double. And now they're gonna push in for the turret.
Atraxy is already showing up as a giant powerhouse. 3 members with low HP, but they are killing Celestia Gaming at every opportunity they have.
Winning every team fight.
Taking towers, winning team fights. This is a great momentum to have for the later stages of the match.
The only thing I'm scared for them here, there are 3 dragons already for Celestia Gaming. It's not too dangerous. Yes, the movement speed. Yes, it's an annoyance. All the attack bonus they get. But they're stronger right now. It's 7k gold ahead. 7k for Atraxy's side. Atraxy Nike's side. But if they keep losing these dragons, if it comes to that 5th dragon with the true damage on every single hit from every member, then they might still lose this out. But definitely, all the team fights so far going in Atraxy's favor really look a lot stronger than we expected.
Right now, at this stage of the match, Atraxy having that lead, it is really dangerous for Celestia Game because none of these teams have a clear upper hand in a team fight. So it all comes down to the individual play or how they initiate the fight. They got a lot of CC, a lot of picking potential.
I don't actually agree with that at all. I think like Atraxy is a big favor here, especially when Space is in those battles. He's 5-0-1, 30 CS ahead of his opponent. Miss Yellow not even close to as tanky, and with the damage, he doesn't quite have anything to bring right now. He just needs time. He needs 5-6 minutes to get that Triforce, try and get the tanky items after it so he can get useful in the later team fights, because right now Space is wrecking him in that top lane.
Hecarim has not worked for him at all. It seems like actually they were expecting Mias Yellow to take that Hecarim. There is not too many counters to Hecarim, but yeah, really Harassi, Lulu can slow him down, can use crowd control and do a lot of ranged poke. I think that worked out. He did shut Mias Yellow out, and he did reach that power stage where just Mias Yellow did not have the damage or the possibility to come back, and he's losing on farm.
Yeah, and look now, this is one of the really strong suits. Hatrix, we know said, super powerful split pusher if he can, and Mias Yellow, he doesn't have the gold, he doesn't have the items to be able to stop Hatrix, unless XP can come in though with the CC. Can he get him before the kill? He's going to be traded 1-for-1 in the top.
It was so close there. If it was 1 inch, a quarter of a second less on the clock. It was so close to be dead.
But that's a scare now.
He just got ulted off.
Because now we can start sending Space around with the rest of the team. Maybe in a 1-3-1 kind of comp, or even just putting 4 in one lane together with Space. You can't really kill anyone because of his huge shield, and no one's going to be able to stop Hatrix on the run if he's split pushing. If they're going to be able to make it out, though, Hatrix going a little too hard when XP was showing up in the top.
Both Hatrix and Space is playing really well this time. They've been picking up the kills. Their rotations are really good. And Celestia Gaming, they don't seem to have an answer to this aggressive playstyle of Atraxy. They did get the upper hand, and they're just snowballing out of control. Celestia Gaming, they got a lot of crowd control, but they gotta have to hit it. They gotta get the kills, because so far Atraxy is actually killing them before they can pull off any of those amazing stun combos.
Definitely agree with you on that one. And Atraxy, if you keep finding those small little moments, if you keep using the strength of Hatrix, which is his aggressiveness, trying to get out those individual plays, which he is doing right now. Let him play on his own. If he doesn't quite work with the team, it's going perfect for them. 6-12, 6k gold ahead towards their opponent. The Dragons, though, Jubel has been stealing them every single time. The fourth one is going to come up in just about 2.5 minutes.
I also gotta say, Celestia Gaming have a lot of wards on the map, but they're all defensive. It looks like they have no intention of actually counter-pushing against Atraxy. They're trying to buy time, it seems like, waiting for Atraxy to overcommit to a single lane and then start picking up kills, because so far they are far behind, about 6,000 gold. That is actually a lot, just 21 minutes into the game, and they gotta take out those kills. They have the composition for it, but we gotta see this Celestial teamwork magic.
Definitely. I think one of the... Oh, Hatrix, this is one of the points, though. If it gets too aggressive and gets locked down, XD is going to actually ult and flash for him. Hatrix is just going to put out his own flash and say, you know what, I can just get out of here, no problem. It's fine. They all went down for me. If I can just get out, it's fine. I can burn my flash. Flash for flash. But as Celestia Gaming side, for this team fight, if it comes to it, they don't have any tank right now. They have a lot of damage items on every single one. Now, finally, Miss Yellow got in that 300 force, can start building tanky after it. Also, the same for Jubel and Vice side. They only have extremely lead right now to stand in the front lane, and once even Hatrix can try and burn him down with his Bork, already doing so much damage. kind of afraid for the team fights. And if Celestial Gaming dare now, 50 seconds till the next dragon, Atraxy has the timer. They know they're not gonna let this one go up, surely.
If Celestial Gaming get any more dragons, that will be bad for Atraxy. They already had a triple speed up, and if they get the fourth one, then they're so close to the aspect of the dragon. And if they get the aspect of the dragon, the gold lead will not matter at all.
Look at this, though.
That's how powerful that buff is.
Trying to create a trap here, trying to find XD, and he's moving close. Oh, don't quite dare go for him. Don't quite know what's behind that wall, if it should come to a team fight.
XD isn't getting trapped easily. He is one of the most aggressive supports we have in Norway, and I think I've learned a couple of tricks because people like to try and cash him out. He is reading the situation quite correctly, and it's working out. He's actually done really well. He is landing his hooks, but
there we go.
They can't follow up yet.
They're looking for that team fight. I'm kind of surprised by Celestial Gaming that they are in this situation where they're looking for that team fight and saying, you know what, we can take this. And okay, let's see how we're going to go for them. They are behind on gold, but if they can try and land down Hatrix,
look at the damage of the dragon.
Even space though, they're going to get the dragon. Can they turn on the team fight? Slep is going to go hard, locking down 2 members in the front line. Hatrix, can they clean anything up? They're so low, all of Atraxy's side there, but this space starting off the battle, going to get one Jubel. Cheesy's going to try to turn up, clean up the background. Can he though? Dons is going to fall. The same is both Q-Tick. Everyone's going to fall on Atraxy's side. Celestial Gaming is going to win their third team fight. Triple kill going in for GC, even if they're losing the dragon.
Now, that's exactly what we wanted to see out of Celestial Gaming. They got the positioning. We actually had Slemp initiate with his ultimate, but he actually blocked out his team. He saved the backline of Celestial Gaming, and we just saw how much Buffen and Cheesy could deal that damage, and the members of Atraxy got melted down. Now, they lost a lot of players, and they're gonna lose tower as a result. Celestial Gaming is quickly getting their feet back into the game.
They're gonna go for the second inner turret as well, just gonna nuke it down as fast as they possibly can, getting 2 turrets for it before backing and recalling. Perfectly timed out from them. And now finally we're in the situation where look at the Hecarim, look at the Vi. They can start building tanky, getting that Aegis, just to start making the magic resist come up for his team as well on Vi. Now they're starting to look good. I was super afraid of them for that team fight, but they made it work. They cleaned it up. Triple kill for XGZ. Also super important for them to have that melee attack damage.
Yeah, just staying behind at that level, and now they come back so strongly. Celestial Gaming, they are still behind, but from where they were 6,000 behind just a minute ago actually, now they're just 3,000 gold behind, and now they got the momentum in their favor. Atraxy, they must have gotten a little scare out of that, because Celestial Gaming, they already showed we have strong team fights. Do not mess with us.
Definitely true. Now they're going to look towards more. It looks like they're trying to find Hatrix here. He's split pushing, which is so strong for Donzi. All the way on the other side of the map, trying to get the other turrets as well. They're trying to pull them apart here, knowing that individually they're still stronger. They're still 3k ahead and possible to take those duels. Celestial Gaming, though, Jubel is trying to lead the charge and turn it around to try and position well. Mies Yellow, do you think he could take the duel towards Hatrix here if he tries to go all in?
Mies Yellow, it is difficult. Mies Yellow has not had a good match so far at all. He got his Trinity Force, he started to get those defensive items, but he's died 6 times so far in the game. He is weak, he is behind, he hasn't gotten too much farm. Hatrix has got a huge burst damage. It's gonna be interesting.
Okay, they're trading back and forth. Hey, goes Hatrix, who just want to do damage here to Mies Yellow, trying to force him away from the lane so he can get the turret. Not quite enough damage, Mies Yellow. He got a little sustain also with that W, so he can try and get back up.
I really hope that someone would try to have another team fight. I really want to see, because these 2 teams, they really want to pick out those kills. They're both aggressive, they want to take the initiative to start a team fight. It's not easy, because Celestial Gaming know they're a little bit behind, and Atraxy knows.
Oh, here we go. Cheese is going to put on the ult to try and find space. Doesn't matter if you're fed. If you get shut down easily in the top lane, that's just one space getting too greedy, staying when the 4 members of Celestial Gaming looking for him.
Oh, this is very good. Blue picking out the kill, and now they got all 5 members in top, and they got the minions pushing with them. This is pretty much a free tower. The rest of the members of Atraxy, they can't push anywhere else. They can't respond to Celestial Gaming. Getting a kill, getting a tower, this is huge.
And that's just Space getting caught out of position. If the Space had been here now for the fight, they could even take them in a straight on 4-on-4 team fight. But he wasn't there. It got picked up. Now they're pushing in, getting 1 turret. Seems to do some damage on the inner turret as well. Hatrix is here though. This is 5v4. Have to be careful.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with attach. Oh, it's going in.
Slam. Cheesy. He's getting caught barely in the background of it. They don't quite have damage. Here comes Mies Yellow as well with the teleport. Trying to lock down, seeing what targets he can find. He's just going to go hard, bearing both. They want to the backside. Cheesy. Can you get any more picks? Mies Yellow's going to pick up 1. They're going to die for more.
Celestial Gaming wiping the board with Atraxy. Another tower is going down.
What a strong team member. Atraxy didn't kill even one. No sort of picking they were able to. Miss Yellow. He doesn't seem to care this dynamic tank items. He just zones after carries. And from there, Celeste Gaming can just clean up the entire board.
Celeste Gaming just baited them out. They took the retreat. They waited for Atraxy to burn all their gap closers. And they didn't get a kill. And then Celeste Gaming, they turned around. They punished them for their aggressiveness. And look how much they get. And now they're trying a cheeky Baron.
Not even cheeky. They know that 4 members are down. They can get this easily for free space. He's there to try and steal it, but it's a little too late to come in and get it easily. Smited off by Jubel.
Suddenly, as Celeste Gaming, they are looking way too strong at this moment. Just look, it's suddenly 2 short team fights. They were so far behind, and now they're just showing what sort of a powerhouse they are.
Even from that kind of behind position, showing off that we're okay, as long as we feel like we can take this for the team fight. We have the shot calling way, we have the team spirit really, just playing together, knowing that, okay, if we can get just the better 5v5, we can still take them. Doesn't matter that individually we are falling behind. That space is as strong as it is. All of it stands as it is. Atraxy Gaming has picked it back up. Now they're in the gold lead, 2.5k ahead.
Atraxy, they really had them on the individual plays. They did have a really good early game, but their individual higher skills actually picked up so many kills.
Oh, look here.
But their teamwork is great.
Knocking away Atraxy, forcing him away from this turret.
Another turret.
Oh, Miss Yellow's gonna go hard. He has the Trinity Force for the damage as well. If he tries to go for it single-handedly, with members coming from behind, is able to push away Atraxy and go in for the next turret. They have the natural buff still on these minions, and Cheesy can just get it all the way off. Getting another turret here. That's going to be the 6th turret going down. Celeste Gaming cleaning up every single turret. Only the inhibitor turret standing now.
Actually, 5 minutes ago, Celeste Gaming were 6,000 gold behind. Now they are 4,000 ahead. That's how efficient they have been lately. And Mias Yellow, he had a terrible laning phase. He did not do well. He got shut down. But he's done so well in his fights. He's picking up kills, he's picking up farm, picking up assists, and he's pushing.
Oh, they're trying to trap here. They're trying to bait, seeing if any members are going to come in. Luckily, there is the ward here for Atraxy.
Oh,
They come to a buff, and they're still gonna go in, catch a slam, and look at that great goal coming in from Mias Yellow. Doesn't matter if Buff and Cat catch him off, the rest can XC also going hard on the front line. Jubel going hard for Dunsey, he'll clean him as well. 3 man already down from Atraxy.
This is not looking good at all. They are being pushed back at every single part, and I think a tower, another tower, an inhibitor is gonna go down. This is so huge for Celeste Gaming. And after that, they're probably gonna turn around, take their 4th dragon. The pressure on Atraxy is huge.
Try to clean Buff in the back and can get charmed even. They trade 1 for 1, but it doesn't matter when they can get the inhibitor still. Celeste Gaming taking every single advantage they can at every point now.
Oh, they're so aggressive and it's working for them. Atraxy, what did he try to do? They tried to get a kill, and he tried to do something, but it backfired big. The inhibitor is down, the dragon is definitely going down. Atraxy is just in no position to answer to this, and the pressure is so huge. 4 dragons, that this forces Atraxy in 6 minutes. They have to contest it. It's the only thing they can do. They must go out of the base, and they hardly even have a base anymore.
Yeah, their objective game is just perfect so far from Celeste Gaming. The way they ward around, the way they manage to rotate, knowing that, okay, we have this moment now. 30 seconds on the death timers. What can we get from this? Going hard for the hip, getting down, getting the free dragon, already having the timer on it. After losing the 1 dragon, they only lost 1 before cleaning up the team fight. That's what it really turned for them, winning that team fight around the dragon. It's kind of like the dragons have been on Celestial Game's side this game, isn't it? 3 dragons first for Jubel, just picking off all on his own. And then the 4th one, okay, fine, they lost the dragon. They won the team fight. And from that point on, they were unstoppable. Now they're going to try to look to see if they can end this game before struggling. Maybe falling behind in a team fight.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. Celeste Gaming, they already got a lot of items. I think they're just calming down.
What do you think of the chances here for Atraxy?
No, they definitely have chances. They're not too far behind yet, but they do have to win the next team.
What are they looking for in a team fight? To try and maybe start initiating it off.
The problem so far, their initiates is not coordinated. They gotta find a Celeste Gaming member that is in a weak position, and that's not too easy. Celeste Gaming, they really know how to play the slow game. Stay in good position, not getting caught out, but they need to coordinate Atraxy and Slemp's assault, and they gotta hit the same target. They gotta hit either Cheesy or Buffon. Most likely Cheesy, because Cheesy lack mobility.
Look, this is so bad now. Atraxy is being put down in the split lane as well, and 15 minutes ago, totally fine. He was so much stronger than his opponent, but right now, look at the duel of Atraxy.
Look the
Can
power.
he pick him off? Has to go for the place, and he gets him on his own.
Great play coming out of Atraxy.
So important. That means that the teleport already on Miss Yellow. Can't use it for 40 seconds. Atraxy, he can clean up while the super minions are down trying to push the bot lane. Super important for his team.
Atraxy bought so much time for his team. He can't clear our super minions. He did stop the top laner. This man meant Celeste Gaming, they got to back off. They can't fight because they were relying on Mies Yellow beating Atraxy back to base and then teleport up, and they could take another inhibitor. Atraxy winning that one-on-one, it was the best thing that could happen to Atraxy. They bought valuable times until the inhibitor can get back up.
Oh, let's see here, Atraxy. You need to keep your nerves calm. You need to be ready for these sort of plays and try to take a team fight. They have to know within themselves that, okay, we're losing the War Vision game right now. We don't have any good sort of control around the global objectives. But as long as we can stay calm for the team fights, as long as I can try and do those initiations, try and do that team game that Celeste Gaming obviously has been doing for the last 15 minutes, they need to try to counter it somehow for the next few team fights. Because GC, he's looking unstoppable on Sivir.
So far, he's had a great game, 5-9. He's being there for the team fights. He's doing his part. Actually, every single member of Celeste Gaming is doing their part. Look about how many assists. Everyone have 8 to 9 assists. That just means they're all there. They're all cooperating, getting these kills. On the other hand, we got Atraxy. There is a bit more imbalance, sort of. They are also there for the kills, but some of them is not always there. Dunsey, for example, only been there for 5 out of 16 kills.
They have been really good at trying to snipe out Dunsey for a lot of the team fights, zoning him out, he's just trying to get away, but how can you? There's a Nautilus ulting you. There's a Vi possibly there to try and ult you. Also, Mies Yellow, once he come running in and you get stunned and feared, Dunsey, he has a hard time. He does not have the QSS, which should make it easier. There's a Crucible, of course, on Q-Tick, but that's all up to him to try and save his AD carry. And right now, 5 man.
The siege is on.
Mies Yellow is ready for the teleport here. He's trying to wait and see. Now it seems like he's going to move out from his base. They don't want to go for this huge 5v5 or 5v4 team fight, and Atraxy also here now. They're buying more time, Atraxy.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they gotta do. They gotta keep stalling until that inhibitor is back up. But soon, the Baron is up in 30 seconds, and still, Celeste Gaming, they have the map control. Atraxy is too scared to leave their base. There's still super minions in the bot lane.
That's
they gotta deal with it.
Too, that when you are behind like this in these sort of situations, sometimes you have to go for the risks. You have to try and go for the team fight. Because if they get that Baron, if they get that 5th dragon they are looking for next, oh, Atraxy, he's alone trying to run here. If he can get caught, gets the Q up on Buffen.
And there's also a really huge wave pushing in favor of Celeste Gaming in bot lane. Atraxy gotta deal with it. And if they send away a member, then Celeste Gaming got the advantage to try and steal the next Baron.
Again gonna try to nuke off a target, but now he's gonna get locked up. Both Jubel and Nautilus not gonna double up.
The
Mies
power
Yellow
is
running in
coming
for the back line. They're gonna try to see Atraxy barely tries to make it out on the side, and he does it. Mies Yellow, it seems like he's gonna be answered for it. 1 versus 1 for both of the teams. Buffen also falling, so they are 4 members for Atraxy. If he's gonna try to stop, it's a Cheesy that does the damage. He's the one that has to be stopped from here, but they can't get to him.
Look how powerful they are there. It's great position. Both Xlee and Jubel is covering for their AD carry. And they are chasing down the members of Atraxy. Look how powerful it is.
So good on the Nautilus. Been playing out excellently in every single team fight. Standing there in front of his carry. There's no one that's able to go to XGC, even if they were 3 versus 4 in that team fight. Didn't even matter. Xlee didn't care.
Xlee is a one-man Berlin Wall. He's keeping his entire team safe from everything else. He's blocking out everything, and he's doing it so good.
He's looking as scary on Nautilus as he does in real life. I mean, this is a big guy. When you look at him as an opponent, you can get scared. Of course, big smiles on him as always. He's a super nice guy once you talk to him. But if you only look at him, if he gives you the stare, the naughty stare, then you know that, oh my lord,
the naughty stare?
That Nautilus stare. Nautilus stare. Smiley, please. Please. This is Celestial Gaming. This is professional League of Legends.
And look at the ward control they have in top part of the jungle. That's exactly where they want to push. 2 inhibitors is down. This is so huge. Atraxy, they're forced on the defensive. They can take dragons as well. The 5th dragon is up in 8 seconds. Atraxy, they gotta deal with it. They gotta be there. And if Celeste Gaming wins this team fight, it's over. They will win the game.
Both Baron and Dragon up. Look at Atraxy even getting caught. Charm!
Oh, this is bad for Atraxy.
Every single CC. And then 4 versus 5, that's probably exactly what Celeste Gaming is looking for, to try and see if they can finish its space with some great damage on Buffen. But it's not going to matter for that Dragon. Slamp is looking to steal it, but do you dare though? Seems like it's just going to say, I have to go for it.
Getting shut out.
Oh, the CC coming in. Xlee is hitting it from the front line. He's trying to go for the Baron Dragon. Can he get it from the backside? Mies Yellow is winning the rest of it. And look at Jubel just going to turn around to get slapped.
Can he do it?
For the Dragon, they get it. Single-handedly all aced. Atraxy is down with 20 seconds on Atraxy to go. There are minions pushing up with super minions in the mid lane.
This game, Celestial Gaming is so gonna shut this out.
Also.
Whoa, well played, Celestial Gaming takes game number 1.
And that was such an impressive side from Celestial Gaming, because Atraxy, they were looking so good for the first 10 minutes of the game. Hatrax winning the 1v1s, everyone trying to turn it all around.
They were so far ahead.
So far ahead.
6,000 gold just 20 minutes into the game. And then this happened.
Lulu, Space on top lane, he was 5-0-1 in a top lane towards his opponent. Yet Celestial Gaming, once they got off those team fights, they were able to turn it all around. Now this is a best of 3. Atraxy, they're going to have to try on some other strategy, because they gambled a little bit on this one. They gambled putting Slemp in that jungle, saying, okay, Hatrax, we're just going to put you in the mid. We're going to try to see how it works when you get your full zone strength. Going for that individually super skilled player. It didn't work out for them game 1. We're going to have to see how it goes on in the later matches. There are 2 more. There are possibly 2 more. They need to win every single fight now.
Absolutely. It was great play.
Definitely. And what do you think they should have done differently here from Atraxy's side?
They started off really well. They were focusing totally on winning those duels, and their individual skill were top-notch. They did outplay Celestial Gaming early, but it didn't seem like they had the team synergy to end the team fight, because the positioning, it wasn't bad in team fights, but Celestial Gaming, they had that under control. They have trained so much of knowing exactly what their teammates is capable of, and that was really shining through the teamwork these players have up. Their individual skill, it is good on Celestial Gaming, but they did get shut out early. Early game is their weakest point, but they have found a solution. They are forcing into the mid phase. And that's working out for them. They're forcing the game to go into their own pace, to reach the stages. They are strong as that. And that's exactly what we saw here. Atraxy, they tried to do this. They tried to shut out Celestial Gaming early, but it didn't work.
It was a cute mind game, wasn't it, from Atraxy? Locking in that Lulu Janna first from the pick and ban phase. And
that was a brilliant move.
Brilliant, right? Because the opening Lulu can be, it's like, yeah, swapped in every single lane almost. Could be the support, could be the mid laner, could even be the top lane, as they proved that it would be. And from that point, they tricked Celestial Gaming, they won the early game. I'm not quite sure who was the strategical mind or the calming nerve within Celestial Gaming. We know Buffen, as the captain, really has a grip on his fellow teammates. But who that managed to calm them down and say, you know what, we can still go for these team fights. We are, okay, 7k gold ahead, behind. They know it, they see the items, they know exactly how far behind they are. And yet they went for it. They won, they used their strengths to their best. Atraxy did not. They lost the game, Celestial Gaming proving that right now they are looking a lot stronger than their opponents.
At the moment, it is 1-0 for Celestial Gaming. There is another game coming up, of course. We are looking forward to game number 2.
We are going to go for that short little break, considering up and waiting. If you're there in the audience, try prepare and look for how you could have done it differently. Maybe on the stage, maybe next year, if you're looking forward to getting into this zone of playing with the pros. We're going to go into a short break, and then we'll be back for the next game in this best of 3 finals. 7,500 kroner on the line for the first place, and all the fame of League of Legends.